Good morning, everyone. We're going to put some corn out and some trace minerals for the deer, and I've got to check this camera that's right up here. But as soon as we get finished putting out the food and the minerals, checking the camera, then we're going to pull up to the area where we're going to put our home and sort of show you what we believe will be the basic layout. The reason I'm not sure is because I don't know if the power pole, the part where you hook the your power lines to your house, I don't know if it's on the left end of the house or the right end. And we've already got a power pole, so that's going to determine which way the house sits. I've got to come back, got to check this camera, which I'm going to turn it off. I'm sure the battery's probably dead.
What's this hole here?
Yeah, it's dead anyway. Huh? That's from the tiller.
Oh.
We'll dump this one. I'm putting apple corn out for them. And then I'm going to put some persimmon corn. 2 different areas, and we can see on camera which ones they prefer. And then top off the trace mineral. I'll tell you, if you guys, I don't know about up north, but down here in the south, if you're not using trace minerals, red trace minerals, in your hunting areas, you're missing out on a fantastic attractant. If you got a reserve that you're trying to feed the deer and just get them healthy, the trace minerals does wonders for them. We first got the property, the 10 acres, years ago. Every deer that we had on camera, with the exception of this really huge hybrid, this crossbreed buck, all of them were so thin you could see the rib bones on them. And we started putting out the trace minerals back then.
Wow.
And regular feed, and the following year you couldn't see a rib on any of the deer. It was amazing how much it helped them. Well, it sure grew, didn't it? Just try not to walk on the peas. It's the big leaves. Planted this for the deer. I'm gonna go right up here and stuff off the trail. This is their food. We don't want to bang their food all up. They've been eating the tops off the grass. We're gonna go through right here, baby. We ain't going that way because of that gigantic spider right there.
Where's the spider at?
Over there.
Oh. Looks like a snake.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't think I'll actually see him. I didn't see the last 2. It wasn't even an hour apart. Oh, I got to get this camera and the one over there too. We'll dump this first. We'll grab them when we head back for the second load. Got a cactus growing over there. Need to snip some of these limbs off. Guys, we're getting, this past week, I got one bear on camera coming through here. He just walked down the side of the road. So I got one picture of him from the rear. But we got turkeys that are coming in every day now. quite a few deer. A family of 3 raccoons. There's deer tracks from this morning. We got fresh tracks from this morning, man. It rained early this morning. He walked right across the peas right there. Normally they'll clip the tops on these peas. Maybe he's gonna wait until they start putting pods on them. We'll find out down here where the deer normally feed at. They may have them cleaned up. And we got a squirrel that comes through. We're getting him all hours of the night. And I have never seen a squirrel coming out at night. He starts coming out about 8 o'clock at night. And we got him, I mean, literally all hours. 8, 9, 10, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Very young squirrel, so we think he's either blind or after he was born, something happened to his mother and he's left to fend for himself and he just doesn't know any better. There's the camera. The squirrel comes down this dead tree, this dead pine right here. All right, there, camera just got me. He goes up and down this little tree right here. He's cute, a little bitty thing. Yeah, they're eating tops off all the grass right here. Okay. I'm gonna put that, this is the apple, so I'm gonna put it on this side. Well, they are chewing the grass up right here. This apple corn. Let's go ahead and get the, we'll go ahead and put the feed out. Let's see how much minerals left. Oh, there's none. That's where they're sticking their nose in the ground trying to get the minerals out.
This is where the snake was.
Yeah, the snake was right there, coiled up on the ground. And I come here to look at the minerals. I didn't see him. And so I stepped right here and I turned around like that. The snake was right there and he took off. And Cody seen him. And when I turned around, he was right there, easing up. He was 63 inches long, 5'3".
Very long.
They're eating some of the peas, but they're more interested in the grass. Look at all the bald spots. They got a trail right down the middle right there. All right, let's go get the other one. All right, that was apple. Apple's on the right side. We'll put persimmon on the left.
I think the persimmon would be a better one because it's persimmon.
Yeah, this property's loaded with persimmon trees. And they're producing. It ain't quite time for them. They're not ripe. They're going to be ripe. It'll be next month, end of next month. This tree right in front of me here, that's persimmon. The one right here is persimmon. Let me see if I'll show you. I know some of you who live up north don't have persimmons. This right here is a persimmon tree. Does this one have any fruit on it? This doesn't. And yes, you can eat these. Deer tracks right in the middle of the road. All right, let me set this down. This right here is a persimmon. There's a persimmon fruit. There's one right there. I know it's a long way up. I thought there'd be a low one I could pull off and show you. I can reach this one. Oh. There's a persimmon fruit. They turn orange when they're ripe, like a gold orange. That's a persimmon tree right there, the big leaves. But they're really sweet. They sort of resemble a plum. They're not as flavorful as a plum. Baby, I'm gonna grab this camera over here right quick. It's right in front of the shooting house. That's the one I was putting that one up. Something jumped out of the tree just past it. Scared the tar out of me. Hopefully there's no snakes. Camera's right there. They've got a trail. Oh, this is the trail. I'm gonna check this one. I don't think I'm gonna take it down if it's working. Let's see if this thing's functioning. Yep, 75% battery remaining. Cicadas singing. Okay, memory card. Put my adapter right there. Let's see what we got on here. Well, there it is. Okay. Connection ain't doing well. What do we got? Is that the bear? We've only got a few pictures. I'm gonna pull them up right now. It ain't gonna take long. All right, delete them. That's it. Got them. Go here. I'm just checking. Ah, yeah. See what we got right here. Oh, baby, we got a piebald cross.
A what?
Part albino.
Oh, cool.
Look at that beautiful deer right there. Can you guys see it?
Why?
Beautiful.
I didn't think you had them out here.
Yeah, we got them. They're just rare.
Well, we don't shoot that one then.
There's another. It's not a piebald. This one. Oh, wait a minute. I got Scar on camera right here too.
Scar doesn't get killed either.
If you guys can see that deer, that's Scar. Can't see his head, his horns, because his head's behind that pine tree. He's a good one. Okay, got a deer right there. You can see the eyeball glowing. I'm catching magnolia leaves. Okay. All right, same deer. Ah, that's not a good picture. That big male bear, he came through on the 29th. And there's a little buck, little small horns. You be fella. Okay, that's it. All right, I'll put the pictures in at the end of this video for you guys to see. Let me put this back in here. Oh, get my adapter so I don't lose that. You guys notice the jet. Move this over a little bit. Maybe I won't get blinded by the. It won't wash out the picture of the IR light at night. The leaves, magnolia leaves, are causing it to wash out pretty bright. I'm gonna overseed this with oats and rye next month. All right, we're gonna check this other camera. I don't know if this one's working right now. This is the one the bear played with so long. Ah, spider web. Yep. I think the batteries are dead. Let me see. Oh, 428, okay. Oh, set it right there. No, we got batteries. Okay. Bye-bye. That's what I was looking for when it tells you bye-bye. You know it's made in China when the end message is bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye. Kind of lines up with how the Oriental talk. Very friendly people, and they want to make sure they're very, they're just very kind people. And so it's hello, hello, good day to you, bye-bye. I think my adapter is acting up.
You said it was at one point. Last time we came out here.
I can't get it to come on now. There it is. Okay, it's the adapter. Golly.
Squirrel?
11 gigabytes. Well, it's doing video and photo. Select. I'm just gonna, this is all when we was working out here. So we don't need all the working pictures or videos. And it is a bunch of them. There's some more. That's when we were setting up the there's some nighttime pictures. Okay, I'm gonna delete those. Deleting 700. Here we go. Okay, now import all of these. It's almost done. These would be video clips and pictures. Delete them. There we go. Go back to albums. Put this back in. Did it go that way? Yeah. Okay, let's see if we got anything on this one that's any good. A little bitty rodent. I'm not sure. I don't know what's triggering it. Looks like a little possum right there or something. I don't know. Something's setting it off. Where's that? Oh, there's a rabbit. There is a raccoon right there at the bottom. A raccoon. Something's triggered it here. But I don't know. Don't know what that is. Raccoon right there. Oop, there's a me. I don't need me on there. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right. I'm going to take this one with me. I'm going to put this one up there where that other one is at that corner. Because that one ain't, it's not working. Guys, the video that I uploaded yesterday, I have not been back on YouTube to check to see if, you know, to look at the comments. I uploaded it as we were going to bed, and so I haven't looked at them yet, but I will try to get to them today. We've got a lot to do. Maybe you're gonna walk right through that spider web. It's right there. No, it walked around. I know that thing's big as a bat. There's supposed to be a camera up here on the right, but I either took it down or I walked right past it and missed it. I put it. The browning? I don't think I got it. Oh, there it is right there. I walked right past it. No, because it had this game trail right here. Yeah, this one right here in front of us. This one uses a small memory card. Let me turn, oh here, I'll turn the camera up a little bit. You can see. Okay, that is off. This one uses that tiny little card. I've got to change the batteries in that one too. That little Browning camera uses little short CR123 batteries, a little dumpy round thing. I think I just touched the prongs on my adapter. If it did, it's not going to, yeah, it will. Let's see. What's next?
I wonder if I drop a dried out cranberry on the ground, if the bear will come and eat it.
Probably. And this one was working up here. I'm getting the ones out that we don't need. A lot of these pictures are just us. I think all of them are. And them. And these. Okay, let me delete those. 31 photos. Okay. Import all. There's 50%, 75. There's all of them. Delete. Okay. Now I'm just going here to make sure we got them. It's got a few. Let's see, probably nothing. Nothing. Got a deer right there on the road. Oh, sorry guys. Got a deer right there behind the tree. I don't see anything. Chris. Oh Lord.
What did he do?
He pulled his pants down where his hiney crack was hanging out. Oh, I thought I deleted them. There's the tractor. That's what he said. He said you got a picture of an 8-point butt. I said 8-point butt. And he laughed and walked away. That's literally what he meant. Okay, most of these are us working here. I'm deleting those, deleting those. I may be taking this one down. Okay, what we got? Got a deer, got a buck right there. Looks to be a pretty good one. There's a daytime picture. Oh, that's just now. That's just now. Okay. Good enough. All right. Got a doe and a buck on camera right here, and that's it. It actually is very, very peaceful here today. It does not have that weird feeling that we get in here so often. Come on. That little card is hard to get in there. All right. I guess I'm gonna turn this one just a little bit right there. I'm gonna leave it here for now. Because it's hard to see when we walk past it, but it's catching everything going in front of it.
Good.
That camera, Kim got that camera for me for Christmas last year, and it's the only camera I got that has a 120-foot detection range. There's not much that gets past it. This camera up here, the batteries are dead.
Take it home.
I got one picture on that camera. I think that's when that boar came up and he walked down the trail.
Is that what you call a daddy bear?
Yeah, that's the male. It's a boar.
I don't know what they call it.
It's like a pig.
Oh, so a female bear is a gilt?
A sow.
Cow?
Yeah, we got,
What a baby female bear.
I don't know what they call it, a cub.
But they're only a cub for so long.
Yeah. I don't know. We got one female and one male and one baby on camera. There's no telling how many we got that are not on camera. But that bear, that metal shooting house frame that was bent in and shoved into the ground,
That was a bear.
that bear ain't strong enough or heavy enough to do that, though.
No, but we had another bear, remember?
He wouldn't been there. Me and Chris got on that thing. We're jumping on it in sequence together, so trying to pound that leg through that pine root, and it wouldn't go through it at all.
Nothing did.
Yeah, it shoved it through it and bent the steel, bent the legs. 2 legs and 3 cross members got bent. Spider web. Burn it. Right there is where we've got the sweet feed. They were still digging at it. There's tracks right there. There should be something on this one. It's going to be a lot of us going back and forth, so I'm not going to check this one yet. I'll check this when I get home. If we got anything good on this one, then I will add it to this video at the end, let you guys see the wildlife. I ought to put that picture of Chris on it. He's got his pants pulled down enough you can see half his backside crack.
Crack hill.
Yeah, he'd die if I put that on YouTube. All right, we're gonna. Yep, that'll learn him.
No, it won't.
Yeah, probably will. Chris don't care. We should have brought the tractor over and knocked that over when we was here. I forgot about it, so I can cover that hole back up. Probably burn it once you cut it down. Huh? Is what, babe?
If it burned for 20 years, that's all lighter.
Yep. Just put them right there for now. I don't think they're gonna fit in my bag. Okay. All right, this is the Persimmon. I'll show it to you for you guys, you hunters, if you haven't seen it. I've never heard of it. Chris actually told me about it. Prime feed blend, roasted soybeans and corn. But it's, where's the, there it is, with persimmon flavor right there. I knew it said it somewhere. All right, babe, we'll take the persimmon out and then we'll come back and get the mineral. It's just too heavy to carry that. This stuff smells so good. Amazingly good. That apple corn smells good, but this stuff smells better. I wonder what I'll do. Thought I would. There it goes. Hey, baby, you gonna hold this for me? Okay. I'm just gonna pour some of the trace mineral. So all we gotta make is one more trip. Oh. This is the trace mineral that I use, Ranch House. Trace mineralized rock stock salt, 50-pound bag.
Got a love bug in here.
It's $11 or $12 for a bag.
Are you carrying this? Are you gonna mix it in?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pour this in that bag. No, I'm not gonna mix them because I want to see which one they prefer. Do they prefer the persimmon or the apple? This is what that rock salt looks like. It's a red salt or a pink. Cut this off. But the deer love the trace minerals and they need it if you're, especially in the south. If you're down here where it's sandy, they need the minerals. Set it down there on the ground. It's gonna get heavy really fast. They've eaten all of it that was down there. Should be about, yeah, it's about 25 pounds. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Let's set this where it doesn't spill. That rock salt is corrosive. All right, we're gonna put this out and then we'll head up and show you guys where we're going to put the trailer house. I'm gonna hurry up and get in the trail where the shade is. It is getting hot fast. We got rain coming today, this afternoon again. I went and picked up a little over 9,000 pounds of hay yesterday. It was old hay. It was last year's, but it had gotten wet, and it's the only hay available right now. because we've been getting rain every day, so they're not able to cut. They need to have about a week where they can go in and cut the hay, and they let it just lay there on top of the field until it dries out, and then they come in there with a rake, a big hay rake, and they rake it up into what's called a windrow, which is just it's a very long row of hay. Yeah.
I'll leave it there because I didn't get it.
But they rake it up into these real long rows, go from one end to the other of the field. And then they bring the baler over it, and the baler sucks it up and puts it into a square bale or a round roll, ties it, and then drops it. But they gotta have a week where they can cut it, let it dry a few days, and then bale it, and then pick it up and put it in under the pole barns for dry storage. But the rolls that we got, he's got Mr. Gary, the farmer we deal with, he's got a new pole barn put up, and trying something different, he had him put some large gravel down in the base under the pole barn. And he thought by doing that, he could put the hay rolls on the gravel so they're not sitting on dirt, and they would be fine. But what happened, for some reason, it really sucked up the ground moisture into the rolls that were at the bottom. So when he got all the top rolls off, he moved those out and set them in the sun to dry, and then the rain started. So they did not, that mineral's heavy. The hay's good. The outside of it's been rained on a lot, but there's no mold on it. Just the bottom where it's sitting on the ground has water damage, and so we was able to get them for $30, which we've been getting hay from him for a long time. Christian fella, great guy. He's a good friend, and we pay $40 a roll for a 1,300-pound roll. He went up to 45 this year. He had to, because of the price increases of fertilizer and insecticides. But everybody else went from 40 to 65. And we can't do that. We don't make any profit off the goats. Our job is to save and rescue them from situations they're in and give them a better life. And then find homes where people are in need, depression, PTSD, physical disorders, mental disorders, and they need companion animals, and that's what we do. The goats that survive and they recover and get back to being healthy, happy animals, then those goats will go to families in need, not as a food source. We do not support the butchering of the goats. I've eaten goat, and it's actually very good, but we have never slaughtered any of ours because it's not what the Lord has led us to do. He's led us to rescue them. And you're not saving a goat and helping him if you're killing him and eating him. It's just my thoughts on it. Oh my God, my arms are sore. Okay, that side is the persimmon. The apple. This side would be the persimmon. Okay. And of course, trace mineral. There's one here. I'm gonna put some of these here. I've got a deer that keeps coming in, but he gets his head behind that little bush right there. And at nighttime, the pictures are not very, they're sort of pixelated because they don't have it on the highest setting. But I can't tell what he is. I can tell he's got horns, I just can't tell if he's a mature buck or if he's a young dude, little guy. There we go. We got a mineral pile here. Deer come through right here. I'll actually show you the trail. You can see it. Here's the trail right there. Come through right there and he turns and he goes right there behind that bush and he eats the salt. There we go. All right. Something moving back there. Did you hear it?
Yep. Here, boo-boo.
Oh, it ain't that bear.
Here, Yogi. You got your sidearm, right?
Yep. Yeah, but I just don't want to have to shoot him. That's why they don't allow you to shoot them unless they have attacked you. You have to be bloodied up by one before you can shoot him and not get in trouble.
I'm shooting him if he's coming after me.
Well, they did that because so many people were killing them off their deer leases, and then they claiming the bear was attacking them. And the population got down pretty low, dangerously low. And so they
Blackbears are on the protected list.
Yeah, because they almost got killed off.
Yep.
I don't like bears at all. But if everybody had the right, well, if he's charging you, you can attack him or you can kill him. We wouldn't have any; they'd be extinct. So that's why they did it that way.
Well, honey, if you get there, you're not going to be able to shoot. I'll tell you that much.
Well, that's why they said get bear spray. Use a deterrent instead of killing them. Here's our shooting house. The thing's really high in it.
It's a water tower.
But if the bear starts climbing it, I'll hear him coming up and have enough time to give him a deterrent. 10mm deterrent.
Bears are very curious.
Yeah, but they don't need to be curious. Not with me. Because I'm very panicky and I'm trigger happy. I'm not really. I'll let more stuff walk. During hunting season, I've let some fine deer walk. Could have shot them, but just didn't.
As far as not getting shot.
Sometimes you see these bucks are huge. They're so pretty and it's hard to justify shooting them for me. I'm not a horn hunter. The only reason we go after a bigger horn on a deer is because normally your older bucks that have been around, that have done their breeding, they're going to have the bigger horns. My first big buck that I ever got was 5 or 6 years ago, and I did get that one mounted. But that's the only. Did you hear it? Sound like a moan?
Sound like a growl.
Oh, I thought I heard something like a hmm.
Yeah, like a bear.
Yeah, just heard that back there.
Well, let's get out of here.
Just didn't register.
That was loud.
Oh, I heard it. I'm sure the camera picked it up. guess, let me see. Did that mark it? I think it marked it. All right, I tried to mark it on the camera and go back and see if it... if I can hear it on camera, then I would have made a notation and you guys would have seen it. Yeah, just, I don't know why, it almost sounded like a person moan.
Yeah, that sounded like a bear moan to me.
Sounded like sticks. Like several limbs cracking by there.
Let's get back.
Right there.
Let's get back in the car. I gotta go get some tests done. We're leaving, boo-boo.
I don't know what that was. It's not the same direction where the moan was.
Deer.
No, deer don't do that.
Coyote.
I don't think coyotes do that.
Baby bear. Mommy bear. Daddy bear. They don't travel together.
That male's been, every time we get him on camera, he's by himself.
Yep.
He's not very big. That female's bigger than he is, I think.
The female will kill him over her cub.
All right, guys, we're gonna get in the van. We gotta drive back that way up to the where we're gonna put the home. Give me just a few minutes and we'll be up there. All right, guys, there's the gate. That's the entrance gate where we come into the property. That is the north end. There was an old trailer house back in there, back in them bushes. The frame is still there, but they sheet metal. People came and stole all the metal off. All right, guys. Sorry, I had a very good friend of mine that I've grew up with since elementary school is in the hospital. He's in surgery right now, a very serious lung infection. He's a brother to me. He has been for 40 years or more. Just got back in town from Indiana. He lives here. He moved up to Indiana for a little while, 5 or 6 months to stay with his sister Kelly. But he's here. He's in surgery right now. It is 10:24 a.m. on Thursday the 1st. And so please send prayers out for my brother Troy. His name is Troy Waymier. Just send prayers for him that he survives this. He's probably one of the toughest men I've ever known in my entire life. Just about indestructible. But he's up in age, same age as I am. I've got a year senior him. But he's fighting a pretty serious one right now. We're going to be headed home, and I'm going to get cleaned up, and I'm going to go up to the hospital. But anyhow, I was wanting to show you, there's our power pole. Our septic is right here. This is the tree that was split a while back, had the muddy handprints on it, and it was pulled in two. I got to take these trees out, and right here we're going to set the trailer house right here, where the front of it will be facing due north. It'll be a little bit of an angle, but I want it facing north.
You got a prayer request very quickly.
What's that?
You got a prayer request very quickly.
For what?
Mr. Wesley's wife is in Tallahassee. They life flighted her over to Tallahassee. She's got to have she's got an enlarged heart vessel, and it's like major no.
Guys, you heard her. Our good friend Mr. Wesley, his wife, I don't know her first name, last name Syfrett. They got life flighted. She got a serious situation going on with a vessel in her heart. Please send your prayers out for Miss Syfrett today, as well as Troy, and also Mr. Wesley Syfrett. His wife is the one that's on the life flight right now. Wesley is dealing with some serious issues of his own. Let's get prayers out for these people, please. Guys, we thank you, we love you, we'll absolutely honor you, and we'll definitely be seeing you very soon. We've got things we've got to do, and I got to try to get to the hospital. Kim's going out of town first thing in the morning, and I've still got to do the oil change in the van. There's one of the anchors for the mobile house that used to sit here. We got the power pole, the septic over there, and there's the well. There's remnants of the trailer the guy's son lived in. Scrap metal people came, they took the well pump, they destroyed the house to get the aluminum siding off and the roof and the electrical wires, and they stole all the copper out of the inside of the power pole there too. So we've got some work ahead of us, but they'll be in all that stuff there. The well, the septic, the power pole is included in our loan. But anyhow, we're getting out of here. I just wanted to show you all. Oh, that was my stomach. I just wanted to show you all where we're putting the house. We put it right there. I mean, the gate's right there. We could get out in a hurry if we needed to. But y'all have a good afternoon. God bless you all. Absolutely see you very soon. Until that time, be safe always. Bye-bye.